Nintendo isn't about to abandon the Wii U or 3DS anytime soon. Earlier this year, Nintendo announced that they're working on a brand new console codenamed the NX, leading many to fear that the Wii U would soon be forgotten. Not so, says Nintendo President Satoru Iwata. Speaking with shareholders, Iwata promises that they'll continue to support the Wii U and 3DS with new titles well after the new system is launched. This is what most big game makers do when a new console arrives, but it's nice for Nintendo to confirm it, especially given the relatively low user base for the Wii U. We still don't know too much about the NX or precisely when it will launch, but more details will be unveiled in 2016. We'll have more on the upcoming games for the Wii U and the 3DS with Nintendo of America President Reggie Fils-Aimé later in the show. It looks like the long-in-development Monopoly movie is finally laying all of its pieces on the table. Hasbro is teaming with Lionsgate to develop a big-screen adaptation of the very successful board game. The big-screen project has been stuck in development hell or gone directly to jail for many years, but now that Lionsgate is on board, it looks like it will finally pass go. The screenplay is being penned by Good Kill writer and director Andrew Niccol, but there's no word yet if he'll also direct the project. Hasbro has already had plenty of success adapting other properties like Transformers and Ouija, but we're still waiting for Trivial Pursuit and Jenga movies.
This is a joke.
Oh boy, this is going to be fun. Scott Jones is here to talk about a Monopoly movie. How much do you want a Monopoly movie, my friend?
Well, many years ago, they made a movie about the board game called Clue.
True.
And that was not terrible, but very far from great. Yeah,
Yes.
Completely unnecessary. I don't even know why we're celebrating. I mean, it's all about money. I mean, I hate to sound like a cynical guy, but that's really what it all comes down here.
What is this all leading to? Are we going to get running shoe movies?
No, I just think they're looking for things to make movies out of. They're looking for products that they can extend the brand a little bit.
Well, let's help Hollywood out. What would the plot for the Monopoly movie be?
Well, the most interesting thing about the board game, there's a jail in there, and I think that's the part. If you wanted to make a Monopoly jail-themed movie, I think that might work.
I don't know.
So good luck.
Scary proposition. Not so scary. The fact that Nintendo is going to continue, at least they're saying this, is going to continue to support the Wii U and the 3DS.
You know, I think it's been too soon to talk about the new console. Way too soon.
They had to, though, because they were getting hammered on expectations and they were sort of falling short, you know, with investors, and they had to kind of placate everybody, tell them that they're getting into the mobile space. Smart way that they're doing that, and they had to kind of announce that they're already thinking about the future.
But I think it confuses consumers.
Nintendo has been, you know, I've been turning things around ever since Mario Kart 8 came out. Splatoon has turned out to be a big hit. Super Mario Maker and Yoshi's Woolly World are two, you know, big titles that I think are going to get people buying the Wii U.
You know, my heart is this big.
Yeah.
Most of that heart belongs to Nintendo because I love them so much.
Well, clearly the NX is going to be one of the biggest stories of 2016. That's when they're going to talk about it. But right now, all we can do is speculate. But right now, we have to turn things over in PlayStation's direction. You got a great interview with Adam Boyes at E3. Let's take a look.
The Rundown is brought to you by EB Games.